I gotta go to work today. Pete's gonna do a little bit of finishing up. He's gonna finish up anything on the bottom, any kind of coppering, any kind of filling of the holes. Once we get out on anchor, we're going to varnish the mast. Before I start work, I am going to help Pete with the taking out the starter. We're gonna go get a new starter for the bus today. Good morning, Layla. I got a bandana too. There's a lot of people that have been writing to me and saying, you make sure you put the tins on to keep the engine cool for the summertime.
We got that on.
I guess it goes all the way around though. Like blocks it off completely. Or is that the tin?
Roy says he hasn't noticed much difference between putting them on all the way around and just having that on.
Really?
That's what he says.
Sun does feel good.
I haven't had it out since day one. Yeah, it's gonna be warm today.
Yeah, we could sell it. Shoot. Okay, so it should be wiggly. The starter is normally wiggly.
Yeah.
But you think that it was the bearing that was bad, where the starter.
Yeah.
It was, okay. And so then you got the automatic one.
You don't need that bearing.
That's cool. So the bus is running. Supposedly the bus drives. I couldn't get a hold of Pete, but I'm gonna drive it anyway because I'm getting tired of walking. So let's try this baby out and see how it does. Wow, no problem at all. Yee! Oh, I gotta get used to the clutch again.
So I'm gonna just fill that big hole with epoxy. I'm gonna fill them all with epoxy.
Yeah, fuck it. Sounds good.
That was so cool. Roy told me that. I was still.
Yeah, it shifts way differently.
Yeah, it does. You think
like
it's better?
Stronger feeling.
Oh yeah.
Like before it was a little bit loosey-goosey, but now it feels a lot stronger. So that was cool. So it's definitely the starter. It was just like.
Yeah, and that's probably not good for the motor either. It probably flooded it a little because it was like.
Yeah.
Can't be good for it.
Yeah.
Do that to
it's
it.
bad for the teeth and all that. So.
Yeah, exactly. So now we ain't gotta worry about that shit.
Yeah. Handy bucket of vinegar, and I'm gonna scrub away.
Who needs to see it's overrated?
Got it. Came right off. spinning.
Yeah, tighten up a little. Okay, now you gotta stick it through there and I'll thread this in.
Okay. Okay, ready?
As far as you can push it through. Hopefully it fits. Oh, it does. Perfect. Alright.
Oh my god. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Wait, hold on. That might be it. It is? Where?
No. On that thing we threaded in there. We put that pipe dope on it.
Yeah, it's leaking down.
It needs,
Back there.
Maybe it needs Teflon tape.
Probably shut off the water system.
Let me just look at her.
A couple things we noticed about the faucet. The handle is really hard to turn, and that's because there's no spacer in between where the handle is. So when you tighten it, which you're gonna tighten it down, you don't want it to wiggle on this mount.
You can even make a wood block that's small.
So this is like all the way up against this piece. So when you try to turn it, it's like really hard to turn on. Because you have to tighten it all the way down so this whole thing doesn't wiggle. That looks good. Oh, I thought we're gonna take the truck, not the bus.
Yeah, in case I...
Oh, okay. Sure. Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, jeez. There's lanolin all over this thing.
It's a greasy vacuum. Now, is this tightened? Yeah, that just tightens up with this. Use a hole saw, you never tighten it up all the way here. Between there and there. And you line up these little holes so they fall through. And then you tighten these down so they can't move. See? But if you tighten it up all the way, it gets so tight you can't get it off. So you always leave a little space there. And those little things go through, and that's what keeps
What's
it
the
from
little
moving.
things? What's
Those
the
those two little pins. See there's still little pins in there?
Ah.
And then the little thing that I tightened keeps the pins from backing out. But if you were to tighten this down all the way, it would get so tight when you're screwing you can't get it off.
Right.
So that's why it's made like that.
Ah.
Then you just back this off, see? It holds the pins.
Mm-hmm.
You back that off and the pins fall down, and you just loosen it right up.
Cool.
Otherwise, you never get the ball to figure it out. Like this one. See this one? That's what happened to this one. That ain't never coming off of there now.
Ah.
Because it was missing a piece and it's on there forever.
Mustachio.
Hold that for me. I'm moving with both hands. Weak. Or some kind of composite wood like that. Move the handle.
If we need to,
the
we'll
metal
file
piece
it
will
back.
be here. I just put the skinny side towards the handle. It's a little thicker there. Make sure it's lined up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got a piece here.
Is it leaking on your side?
No.
It's not leaking here either. That Teflon.
I kind of like it how small it is, actually. Not so big and cumbersome.
Oh.